Mumbai is probably the most confusing place I visited in India. On one street you see incredible wealth, and on the other you see extreme poverty. It was busy, chaotic, and honestly unlike anywhere else I have ever been. After spending time in Mumbai, exploring the city and filming videos there, I explored the rich side.
That is the most expensive house in the world.
And the poor side.
They make just like a $1 in a day.
And I want to give my honest thoughts. And I want to be very clear, these are just my thoughts. I spent around 1 week exploring the city. So if you're going for around the same time, you'll probably have similar experiences. Anyway, let's get into it. Mosquito. Oh, got it. I'm good. All right, now we can start. First impressions on Mumbai. The thing I noticed first was just the extreme difference in wealth. You have got extreme poverty and literally the 1% of the world. So I guess, depending on how much money you have, your view and your experience of Mumbai will vary a lot. I am definitely on the poor side of that, but if you're wealthy, I guess you have a very different experience. From all the places I have been, I have genuinely never seen such a difference in wealth. And Mumbai felt very different to me compared to Delhi. It felt a bit more modern, a little bit more organised, but it still definitely had that crazy India energy that makes every day interesting. And one night I explored, listen, it was one of the craziest experiences I had in my life. You know when you're at a music festival, a really busy music festival, and there's just a sea of people? It was exactly like that. The amount of people is just crazy. And we'll get into that later. The things I enjoyed about Mumbai, it has an incredible energy. Like I just said, it really does have that India crazy energy that makes everything interesting. There's always something going on, and it never gets boring. And it's the amount of variety for me. It's really interesting. You've got the rich areas, the local areas, the markets, the waterfronts. You've got the famous landmarks such as Gateway of India, Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, Elephanta Caves, and one of the busiest train stations in the world. I'm not even going to try pronounce the name. But you also have modern buildings as well, and loads of interesting places to explore. So it is just full of contrast. And the trains were definitely an experience. I did really enjoy it. I did go on the train around 5 p.m. and it wasn't so busy, but I guess at like rush hour it is packed. And it's one of them trains that the doors open and you can like hang out. If you hang out, you will get hit by a metal pole, but you can. There is no safety. There's not even a sign saying don't hang out or anything. And a really big positive for me, the food was great. You've got a big variety of restaurants. I mean, after traveling India for 1 month, I was so excited to get to a place and I had a nice pizza.
Tell you what, that was really good, that pizza, and it came up to 700. That's, I don't know, it's like £5-6 for a pizza and a coffee. Cannot complain. And the place was really nice as well.
I didn't video too much about the food in Mumbai, but I did experience a fair few different places and I can definitely recommend it. Now to the negatives. I want to be clear, every city has positives and negatives, but Mumbai, really, the thing that affected me most by far was the amount of people begging for money. It was way worse than anywhere else I was in India, and it genuinely did affect me because it was every 2 seconds you're walking down the street and you're like, no, 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 no. And I do give money out. I do like to give a bit of money out here and there, but you can't give money to everyone. I'd go broke real quick if I did. Like I say, it was just really difficult to see. I mean, I did even buy some blankets and give them out, and it really did affect me. Especially when you have got a $1 billion house or a multi-billion-dollar house, and then literally on that same street or 5 minutes down the road, you've got people that are working for $1 per day.
And they make just like a $1 in a day.
People that are genuinely working so hard. I went to the biggest laundromat, I don't know if it's in the world or in India, but it's where they wash all the clothes and they do most of it by hand. And the people working so hard, like walking from here to here, carrying clothes, washing, and they wake up at 4 o'clock every morning and they only make $1 per day. So that was crazy to see, people genuinely working so hard and getting so little when you have got multi-billion-dollar house. And I said it in my videos, but I am not against having billionaires in the world. I don't know enough about it. I don't know anything about it. But all I do know is if you have $1 billion to spend on a house, that at that point, money is literally no object. So surely, I'm sure they do help. But from what I saw, it was just rough to see, that's all. And listen, this is a positive and a negative for this one. It was so crowded. Like I say, I went out at night and it was genuinely like a sea of people. The busiest place I have ever been, 100%.
This is the craziest place I have ever been. That beeping just drives me insane. The guy's just hanging off it.
That was insane. The street was just packed, and that was at night. I also explored, I did like a shopping style video in the day, and also streets. I walked down one street, it's packed. Walk down another street, it's packed. Usually when I make them videos, the market street is so busy, but literally here, it was every single street.
Is this the busiest place I have ever been? I think it could be. Oh my. It literally is every single road, just hundreds of people. Like usually, especially when I do these market videos, the actual market street is always like crazy like this. But here, it's just every single street.
And with so many people, obviously, you get crazy traffic. And with the traffic comes beeping. Listen, it will drive you insane. I don't usually get headaches, but I definitely had a couple of headaches from the beeping. To get from one side to the city to the other, it can take a very long time if it's rush hour. At one point, I was driving back to my hotel and it was actually faster. I was only probably 5-10 minute walk away, but it was actually faster to get out and walk rather than stay in the taxi.
Check this out. So, I think it will be faster for me to walk than it will to get in the car.
Because it was literally, the car wasn't moving. So keep that in mind. If you are going to the airport and it's around rush hour or even any time, just make sure you have enough time. The day before I left, I did actually get a hotel right next to the airport, so I didn't have that problem. So that is something to keep in mind. It's definitely not for everyone, but it was 100% an experience, and I am glad I got that experience. What surprised me most? Right, I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but the wealth. Insane. I've never seen... Look, to put it in perspective, I've never been to America, I've never been to like Beverly Hills, LA or anything like that, but you hear about houses that sell for like $100 million or something. Mate, that house in Mumbai is worth 1.something billion dollars. That is 10 times 100 million. More. 20 times. It's just unfathomable. Fathomable. Yeah, that's a word, isn't it? Just, you can't get your head around it. Like, at that point, literally, money must be no object. This is Antilia, the most expensive house in India and one of the most expensive houses in the whole world. Owned by billionaire Mukesh Ambani, the house is believed to be worth more than £1 billion and it stands 27 floors high in the middle of Mumbai. And what's inside is absolutely insane. The house has around 600 staff a garage that can hold 168 cars, 3 helipads, 9 high-speed elevators, a 50-seat private cinema, multiple swimming pools, and a spa and health centre, a terrace garden, private temple, and even a snow room that creates artificial snow. I mean, for £1 billion, this is what I expect, but the craziest part for me is honestly 600 staff. Most people think it's a luxury mansion, but it actually operates more like a private hotel or palace rather than a normal house. And somehow this all belongs to one family. It's got so much stuff. And because I was only there for 1 week, I didn't get to explore the whole city. I just explored the main area around the waterfront and stuff. But like, Mumbai is massive. You can definitely spend a lot more time than I did there. Like I say, I spent around 5-6 days there, but it was definitely enough time to get a good idea of the city. And there's just so many people that live there. Would I recommend Mumbai? For an experienced traveller, 100%. It's an incredible place and I couldn't recommend it enough. Great food, the people were really nice. The only problem, like I say, was people begging for money, because it kills you every time you have to say no to like a homeless person, because literally you can't give money to everyone. And like everywhere in India, there's something happening around every corner. For a first-time traveller, I mean, you can do. It's a bit of a rough one really, because I think it does depend on how much money you have. If you're wealthy, it could be an amazing place. If you're going to the nicest restaurants, if you're going to the nicest places, then 100% do it. But as an average traveller like me, I mean, I wouldn't avoid it. I think it is one of the best places in India to go first, but it is chaotic. So if you're ready for that, go for it. But if you're not, maybe it's better to go somewhere else first. Like I said in my last video with Delhi, you're probably better off going to Egypt, Morocco, or somewhere in Africa first, just to get a little feel for it, because India can be very, very overwhelming. Even for me, I've travelled a load of places and it was overwhelming. So yeah, I think it does depend on the person. I wouldn't avoid it. I wouldn't say don't go, but just be aware it is still crazy. And compared from Delhi to Mumbai, I would say Mumbai feels more wealthy, a little bit less chaotic, only a little bit. Mumbai definitely felt more modern, but Delhi definitely had the crazier markets. One thing you don't realise until you visit India is how big it is. From Delhi to Mumbai, it's a 2-hour flight, but both felt very different experiences, and I cannot recommend it enough to check out both. Final thoughts. I don't want to sound like a broken record again, but it's just the difference in wealth. It blew my mind. I didn't expect it. I mean, I've been places where there's poor people and rich people, but it's literally the two extremes of the world. And then you've also got a hotel that's £1,000 a night. So yeah, it's definitely an experience that I can recommend. I am definitely glad I visited. I would recommend for you to go, but be aware there are some things that are pretty hard to see. Now I'm going to run through some ratings. So, value for money, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It was one of the more expensive places I went in India, but still very affordable. Food, I would give it a 7 out of 10 because there are some really nice restaurants there. Atmosphere, this is a weird one this. I'd give it a 6.5. And the reason such a weird number is the atmosphere was amazing, but it's just when you've got people asking you for money all the time, it just puts a massive downer on it. So if it didn't have that, then I would say it'd been an 8 or maybe even a 9 for atmosphere, because it is just vibrant. Cleanliness, I would give it a 5 out of 10 because I've been to a lot of cities and it's definitely not one of the cleaner cities I've been to. It's cleaner than Delhi, but still I wouldn't compare it to other places. Chaos, 11 out of 10. Same as Delhi, just chaos. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Everybody moving fast, just the unbelievable amount of people. I think because there is so much wealth there, it just attracts people from the whole of India. Overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It was an incredible city to explore. I cannot recommend it enough, but there are definitely downsides, like there are to anywhere. And like I said at the start of the video, these are only my opinions. Take them with a pinch of salt. This is just what I saw for being there for around 1 week. And tell me in the comments, if you have been before, what were your experiences? Were they the same as mine or different? And if you are planning to go, tell me when you are planning to go. I've been traveling India for 1 month and I experienced so much stuff, so check out all my other videos. I documented everything. Mumbai is definitely one of them cities that you either love or hate, but you will never forget it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, join me in the next one.